What's up, guys, and welcome to another Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes video. I just did a sweet collaboration video with Cubs fan Han on the new Spider-Man PlayStation game. I'm going to put a link in the description below so you guys can check that out. It was a lot of fun, something we plan doing more of in the future. Also, yesterday, we were working on getting, the guild filled up and creating some secondary guilds as well. That is going really well. I'm going to have an update on that after the video, because today we're going to be doing another how to mod video, and it's going to be on how to mod Grand Master Yoda. Now, what's nice is there's a lot of people that have him in the game because he's a relatively easy legendary character to get. You just have to have 5 7-star Jedi to get him to 7 stars, or I think so, yeah. And some Jedi are easily acquirable. So it's, their Galactic War Store, Cantina Store, and stuff like that. And with his rework and update, he has become so much better. And he is a staple of the Basta-led Jedi teams that can dominate the arena in certain aspects. And also can beat the new Bounty Hunter squad that's going to come out. I cannot wait to go over Jango Fett and the new Zam Wesell and the Xanadu Blood. That's going to be awesome. But I'm going to talk about how to mod Grandmaster Yoda today. And as you can see here, when you go into basic, it states the recommended sets: offense and crit chance. And actually, offense is the way to go in this instance. It works very well. Now, I'm kind of stuck in a pickle because I don't know if I should, and I have to actually do the math. I have this capability I made a video on a long time ago to do the math and figure out how he's going to get more damage if I put an offensive mod here, so offense in the primary, or the crit damage mod. I put this crit damage mod in there because it has a lot of speed right now, and I mod him very uniquely, so I'm going to show you how I do it here. Obviously, you want an offensive mod set, and that's going to get 4 offensive mods to get the plus 15% offensive bonus. Remember, that just increased in mods 2.0. So I have an offensive mod in the square, obviously with an offensive primary, and that's always the way it is. The offense is always the primary in the square. Very average stats in the secondary here. When I end up slicing these up, I think they'll get better. But I have 13 speed, and again, speed is the most important. I also have 2.19% tenacity, which is pretty good. Not nearly as important with a Basta lead because all the extra that you get. We'll go on to the Diamond mod now, and it's always the primary stat of defense. That increases, by the way, when it's sliced. As you can see, it's I have a pretty decent tenacity again, so that's raised. I have 43 offense, but I have 11 speed, and it's one of my faster offensive mods, speed-wise, 11. I know that's not the fastest, but that's what I have because my fastest is on Ezra. We'll go to the circle now. It's another offensive mod. The primary stat is protection, and it has 8 speed. I actually just switched one out here. I had one that had a 16 speed on there. I put it on a different character for one of the raids that I was doing, and I can switch that back. But as you can see, it's an offensive mod, primary stat of protection with 8 speed in the secondary and some very average bonus offense, potency, and health, which will get better as I slice the mods. We'll go over here to the cross, and I wanted to put an offense in the primary. I did. I have a plus 12 speed. Yes, it's a speed mod, but that's okay. I already have my set of offense. I don't happen to have 2 crit chance mods because that's what you should put on second that have decent speed and offense at the primary. I don't farm them a lot, so this is what I put, and I'm okay with that. We'll go to the triangle. Now, this is where I'm in kind of a dilemma. Should I put offense here? Like I said, I don't know. I'm going to do some math, figure this out, but this has a 16 speed in the secondary, and that's important. I'm going to show you why in a second. The other secondary stats are okay. This is a health mod, but again, I was just looking for the primary stat of crit damage and a decent speed. Now, this is where I do things a little different. Okay, I don't do this all the time. I'm experimenting. Normally, you would want to put a primary stat speed mod here, which you do on almost every character, okay? You normally want to do that. Put the arrow, have it with a primary stat of speed. It'll give you plus 30 speed, and when sliced, plus 32. I am experimenting and trying to increase his damage output as much as possible, and I put an offensive primary stat in the arrow here. Now, the reason, like I said, I have to change the circle path out to the 16 is I try to put the fastest mods on him I can, so he still has a decent base speed. I'm in plus 5 speed compared to plus 30 speed. That's minus 25 speed. That's pretty atrocious. But I like to fiddle around, go into battle. I'll take a look, how much more damage does he do here than when he has speed? And I actually will, in future videos, start doing that. I don't have the capability to do that right now. I've used up some of my, I don't use them in arena. And the team I use right now, I need to keep on defense for the spot that I'm in. So, again, most likely you want to put a speed primary, but I'm experimenting. Maybe if you want to experiment too, let me know. He ends up having a speed of 222, which isn't bad, but you get to end up like 247 or something like that, and I can get up to 260 when I have the other mods on him. That's quite a difference. I do have a crit damage of 186. Like I said, I don't think that makes much of a difference. I'm going to have to check with the offense, and he has a damage of 3,102, and his crit chance is just awful. I got to increase that. But for those of you that just looking for the general guide of how to mod Yoda, definitely put an offensive mod set on him with 4 offensive mods. And ideally, this one is perfect when it says you should put a second crit chance set because you want him to be critting, doing lots of damage. So I would do that if capable. But again, the more important thing for me is the speed in the secondary and the offense in the primary, more so than having a bonus crit chance, which would give me, when I increase it to crit chance and I put 2 in there, give me a plus 8% crit chance. Decent, but still. So, Grandmaster Yoda is used a lot more, as I said, and I think when more Jedi characters come out, maybe we have some reworks because of the Clone Wars with the Bast of the lead, I think he's going to become even more viable, and he's great in other situations in the game. Okay, so that is how to mod Grandmaster Yoda. Just a quick overview. If you have any questions about that or want any advice, please leave that in the comment section below. Okay, now on to yesterday's update. I posted 2 videos, talking about creating a guild and creating secondary guilds. Now, here's the deal. I have about half of the main guild that I'm creating filled up, about 25 people, and they're pretty strong. And remember, the main guild is you got to be, really strong, be able to do the heroic Sith raid. The issue with some of them is I just invited somebody that has a 1.4 million galactic power. Here's the reason. He had a Jedi training raid team all geared and a Night Sister team all geared. Both of these teams had Zetas. That is capable of doing massive damage in the Sith raid. 1.4 is not very high. A lot of other people I have that are at 3 million right now. But here's the deal. I do not want to leave anybody out. That would bother me. It wouldn't sit well with me. I wouldn't sleep at night. Anybody that asks to be in a guild, I cannot let just sit there. So I am spending time sending you to there's 2 guilds right now, the Blues Brothers and another one that I'm giving your ally codes to if you don't make the cut for the final guild that you're going to be going to. They are secondary guilds to this. The top players in here, when we are able to get Traya, will help rotate down and help you guys, because that's what the goal is, to help everybody, eventually get Traya. Increase in the game, and pretty soon these lower these lower tiered mods, as I call them, are going to be just as strong as this one. Now, I have an amazing amount of people message me. Nuts. And I know some of you have messaged me and you're like, why haven't you answered me already? This is going to take time. I'm doing this by myself, and I have so many ally codes to go through, and I'm going to have to create actually another guild. Another guild for some of you, because I need to keep up and I don't want to leave you hanging. So I ask you to please have patience with me. It might be a week. So the thing going on right now is the Dark Side Territory Battles is going on. If you don't want to leave your guild because of that, you can wait till Sunday. We can go over this again so you can get those rewards, or Monday when you get the rewards, whatever. Because I don't need to lose those. But if you are looking to join right away, that's fine. Just miss the rewards, because we have 25 people. If I can get to 50, we can start going. We could get a heroic Sith raid going later this week, which would be unbelievably awesome. And the rest of you, if you want to be in one of these guilds, again, I'm going to put my Discord server link down in the description below as well. Please message me on that. Drop your ally code in the guild recruitment section. I will get to it eventually. And at the end of this, when I think I have everybody, if I don't, in another video, I will mention that so we can get things, make sure you're included, because I want to include everybody again, but please have patience with me. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. A quick update on that. Of course, we went over modding Grandmaster Yoda. I talked about the link with Cubs fan Han. Please leave comments in the comment section below. And if you have not subscribed, punch the subscribe button. Let's go. Like the video. share the video, click the notification bell so you're alerted to every video that I post, because I had somebody mention yesterday, one of my fans, he didn't necessarily like the idea of me doing this because he said it seemed elitist. That is not my intention whatsoever. I think his fear was I'm going to quit making videos for lower powered people. That is not the case. That is the base of my audience right now. You know, how to mod people, you know, how to do things without Trey. I'm going to keep doing that. But for me to progress in the game, I kind of need Trey. But I'm going to obviously keep making videos on, you know, lower level people and how help you guys proceed in the game. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Peace out, and may the force be with you.